guys, I am literally like, I'm confused if this is gonna be like another Nicki's canceled phase, or, if this is like, I think this is more serious because, I'm seeing so many Barbs call her out and dislike this situation so much, and it's just not looking good ever since this clip.
I know singers that tan a lot. You might not because you got used to it. It's their fucking business. It's their fucking right. It's different when someone comes out and pretends to be black. Says, "Oh yeah, I'm black. My grandpa is black. What is that?" That's different from someone who goes on the beach or goes on vacation and tans or likes how they look tan. But that's just one of the female celebrities do. Now, I'm not saying that someone should get more of a tan or not more of a tan. Yeah. Unless a person to me is pretending that they are a race that they're not and lying, and I could name a couple people that done lied to y'all and told y'all that they was a certain race that they're not. If that's the case, tell all of these singers that y'all follow and all of these reality TV people that y'all follow, tell them to take off their spray tan and their tans and their lips and their everything they're doing. That means the black girls can't wear a long blonde wig down to our feet. We're gonna do whatever the fuck we want, when we want, how we want.
Now, I'm gonna look at this situation from both sides. In terms of Nicki, I know what she's saying because, and I think she was kind of thinking of Ari during this whole conversation, but didn't want to say it because they're close. But we all know that Ariana was tanning that, during the Thank You Next 7 Rings videos, that's not her regular complexion. But we all praised her, we all love her, whatever. But she's someone that does tan, very different from her natural color. So does the Kardashians and a bunch of other women in Hollywood. But for some reason, all this outrage is towards Jessie specifically, who doesn't even have that huge of a fan base as the other woman. Now, Leanne is being dragged. So Leanne is the one that, first started really coming for Jessie, and the DMs with her got leaked, and that's who, Nicki was referring to. So she's being dragged because people found her best friend's Instagram, and ironically, Leanne's best friend tans a lot. I think even a little more than Jessie. So people were like, and Nicki was saying, how can you come for Jessie and not even put your own best friend in check? On Twitter, they were saying Leanne's best friend looks like this, but she's coming for Jessie. Okay, hun, #boys. You saw how hypocritical it is, Leanne. Apart from that, make Jessie suffer by going back to what she used to do when they threw a lot of hate on her anyway. Now, a lot of people were upset with Nicki for the simple fact that she tried to say that, black women wearing blonde wigs was the same as white women, wanting to tan. And they brought up the fact that back in the day, it wasn't seen as okay for black women to wear their natural hair, and it still is sometimes not acceptable at certain jobs for black women to wear their natural hair. And, they still face a lot of discrimination. So they felt like, how dare you compare the two? And she got a lot of backlash for that, not even from people who just weren't fans of her, but from people who actually were, diehard Barbs. They just were like, okay, we're done. So on Twitter, people were saying stuff like Nicki Minaj attacked a black girl for exposing a white girl that is blackfishing. I'm so disappointed in her. Nicki Minaj really got on Beyonce's internet to portray Leanne as the angry, jealous black woman in defense of a white woman blackfishing. She needs to go worry about her husband not being able to watch their son by himself. It had to be done. Being a Barb at this point is embarrassing. So as you guys can see, a lot of people weren't happy about what she had to say. And to be honest, I think that Nicki's at a point where she doesn't really care what's said about her anymore, because she's just she's such a well-established, her legacy is made at this point. So I think she can care less, and nowadays she's just saying anything that, she truly feels without caring about the backlash of the situation. And she went live last night, and she asked a fan, why do people think I care? And he had his response, and clearly just reinstating that she's unbothered. So yeah, that's all I have to say for this topic. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
So John Chisel.
Yes.
John Chisel, why you think people don't realize that I don't care about their outrage? Never have and never will. Well, I used to care. I ain't gonna lie. Why
Right.
you think they don't understand that I don't give a blood clot?
And I be telling people that because like they be like so outraged, like, oh my god, Nicki's career's over. Like, no, she don't give a fuck. She just talk on Twitter and then, you know.
Cause when this music come, my fans is gonna love only.
I needed ASAP Rocky, like ASAP No Rocky, like I need it.
I know.